So, I'm going to be filming a video as per usual. I'm sorry I haven't had a video in a while. Basically, I honestly just didn't like the video I was filming previously. I just thought it was so boring I couldn't watch it myself. I don't know why I look so serious in the video. I'm just so tired and like my voice is going slowly. But I recently watched 13 Reasons Why. As you can tell from the title, this is going to be my opinions on it. So let's just get on with it. 13 Reasons Why was, I don't know, it was interesting to be honest, but I think there were a lot of flaws with it, and I'm not criticising, I'm not going to say that it was rubbish. I found it interesting and it hooked me in, but it took me a while to get hooked in. Like, I watched episode 1 and then 2, and then I stopped because I kind of couldn't be bothered to watch it. Then I came back for episode 3 and 4, and then 5, and I stopped, and then I came back and I watched all of them, which really weirds me out because it reminds me of what Clay does. He like stops watching the tapes and then watches them again. But yeah, first of all, let me say something. I went into the TV show knowing this stuff was going to occur because people had spoiled it to me, and I had read about it online. I went into it knowing that there were going to be things that triggered me, so I knew that, first of all, there were going to be things that were going to upset me, which is different to some people because they probably didn't know what they were going into, and it probably made the impact of this TV show on them worse. Second of all, I skipped some of the graphic scenes because I just couldn't, which meant okay, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I skipped about almost minimum 3 scenes because I just couldn't deal with the things that were going on in it. So the good thing about it is that there isn't too many flashbacks towards what happens, which I've seen happen in so many other shows. They flash back to the things that occur, meaning that you miss a lot of the context because you're just skipping the flashbacks. But there wasn't that many virtual show, and I get it was because it took its approach to something so deep and like suicide in quite a different approach than normal, and it has caused people to copy it. That's really upsetting. But a good thing about it was that they signified the difference in now and then. Like, they showed the difference in Clay, and like the way you could realise it was because Clay's what's his face, scar. And my friend showed it out to me because she's an English student, Adora. Yes, she showed it to me that whenever he thinks of Clay, whenever Hannah's there, it's bright, but whenever she's not, it's really dull. And I just realised that, so tips to her because that was a good thing to notice on, and a good thing that the show included. What else was there? Overall, my opinions on the show were that I enjoyed it. I enjoyed how they didn't close everything off. Like, the ending, there were so many there were answered questions, but there were so many unanswered questions, like what happened, what. And I liked how they left it like that, because that way season 2 can continue in any way. There are a lot of conspiracy theories, which I'm really into right at the moment, and yeah. But honestly, overall, I think the show was okay. There were things that threw me off. Like, the last episode, I honestly had to take 5 breathers, and I had to kind of stop to watch it. And I think people need to know that if they are going through things that are similar to what Hannah went through, then they can talk to people. And in the description below, I'll put some of the hotlines. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's quite a deep talking one, but I honestly felt like this was necessary because I know how it feels. And when I was watching it, I felt like I related to her at one point in my life. And right now, I'm so not over, but I'm so past that point in my life, and I'm so happy now that it's not just happy as in I can say that, but I feel just much more better, and that's because of the people I now associate myself with. I got help, and many other reasons. And honestly though, as if it wasn't for making these interesting videos, but if it wasn't for me making videos, I think I honestly would have been a lot less happy, because I can like get my emotions through the camera, which is, you probably don't see it because you're probably like, this girl is so stiff and frigid, she won't say anything, and it's hard, honestly, don't get me wrong, it's hard, but anyway, I hope you like this video. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I shall see you next week with another video. Bye 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 bye.